It's UFC 207, and someone who knows her very well, Ronda Rousey, Miesha Tate. She was making the rounds doing some media today, and Tate right now is questioning the heart, the desire, the dedication to fight from Ronda Rousey, saying if Rousey really wanted to, she would have returned already. She wouldn't have waited as long as she did. Tate's also predicting that Amanda Nunes is going to beat Ronda Rousey. Is Miesha just taking shots at her adversary, or do you think she has a point as we whip around to the UFC?
I hate to do this, but I think it's a little bit of both. Look, Rousey beat Miesha twice. I've interviewed Miesha here at 120 Sports. I've talked to her in person. She doesn't strike me as someone that's just fully bitter and filled with this bitterness because she lost to Ronda twice. The reality is she also lost to Amanda Nunes, too. So for me, I just think that's the way Miesha feels. I think there's probably a little bit of bitterness where maybe she's rooting against Ronda, and part of her wishful thinking is informing her analysis of what's going to happen. Doesn't mean she's going to be right. There are other professional fighters who have the few the few people in the world that have the experience of saying, well, I fought both these ladies, and I can tell you this is kind of how it's going to go. I trust her judgment. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's going to happen, but I think that's just really how Miesha feels. I think Miesha feels like she's fought both these gals. People are sliding Amanda Nunes, and she's looking at Ronda and has the same doubts that a lot of people do. 400 days off, sort of the admitting of, that wall of invincibility breaking down for Rousey. Maybe she's questioning what kind of fighter we're going to see when Rousey returns to the octagon after such a long layoff, knowing that Amanda Nunes is fierce.
Yeah, she is. The Lioness, very fierce, and Ronda Rousey is going to have her hands full as she tries to reestablish that dominance that we saw and we loved before she ran into the foot of